Guys, Phil Monteleone, the book peddler, coming to you with another YouTube video. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe to the book peddler YouTube. You can stay up to date on book picks, in-store, out-store activity, business selling experiences, a whole mess of stuff, information, and you can follow me on my journey as I continue into the book selling world. I own 2 brick and mortar shops in a small little town called Smithville Flats, nice countryside setting where the kids still play outside, ride their bikes, and smoke cigarettes. At least they ain't got a cell phone shoved in the face 24/7. It's actually quite refreshing, but that's who I am in a nutshell. And before I get started with this video on the fishing book lot, we'll get them under the microscope so that you can see what I got in. I wanted to make a couple announcements. And the first one, most pressing one, is June 1st is the grand opening of basically 2 new bookshops. That's what's going on here. So we've been steadily moving along. I'm reforming the shops, and you all out there are welcome to come to my big opening. June 1st is a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. There's going to be live music, food, giveaways, all of that. And I think you'll find it very much worth it to come out and enjoy the day. There's something for everyone here. I'll be running a lot of deals, and it'll be a lot of fun. So, and if you guys do come out, please introduce yourselves to me. I'd love to meet you. It's going to be a very busy day, but I'd love to take a couple minutes and you know, get to know who you are a little bit. And I appreciate everybody out there who supported me throughout all the years. And I will be doing giveaways for my followers on YouTube. Any way I can try to give back a little bit, I will. And you can get some smoking new book peddler drip. I got some hats and t-shirts and mugs. And what I'm going to do is put things together. It'll be free to sign up, and we'll do a little, what do you call it? Well, it's a giveaway. So basically picking names out of a hat type of deal. And I really hope some of my old-timer followers win them. But don't worry, I ain't going to rig it, okay? So I won't rig this thing. So everybody's got a fair shot at it. And so yeah, we're actually just briefly, I met with a radio ad guy, and we're also doing more traditional types of print advertisement for this event, and I will be vlogging about it. I've been vlogging about the creations of these buildings. I'm going to probably put out one more video before the big event, and then after it I'll share pictures and commentary with you guys on how it went, and I'll also be able to gauge how people found the shop. So if you have a bookshop or whatever, you might entertain some different methods of trying to get the word out, and I'll let you know what was most effective for me. Okay, next thing I guess on my list, I'm getting my curly Q's cut, baby. These gorgeous locks. I said if I hit the amount of like buttons in the last video, which was over 100, I'd be chopping it off. So I got to start straightening up and get more professional. And my sisters, who are very envious of my hair, are going to be happy. And maybe you'll get a vlog out of it. You'll get a hair care routine with the peddler, because I know Amazing Adventure, my follower out there, would love to see that. So, okay. And other than that, guys, shout out to Carlos, who has been trying to get me to the spot now for 2 years to pick these fishing books. He's a fellow picker. I've known him for a number of years now, and I was finally to make it out there, and it happened. And one of the things about the main shop is I'm expanding further into that section, that genre, because it's very prevalent in my area, is the outdoors and hunting and fishing and all this kind of stuff, and firearms. So that's part of the expansion. So guys, without further ado, let me get you to these books. And if you see anything you like, of course, you reach out and we'll do business. All right, let's get started with some of these books. Sport Fishing in Hawaii. I love stuff like this. It's like a niche within a niche. This is 1944. Trying not to get the glare on here. But wonderfully illustrated. You know, I love stuff like this. I'm trying to expand, as I said previously, on fishing. So fishing, hunting, firearm books. So here's a good little addition to that. Something different and unique. Very nice vintage look. I love these kind of books. I'll show you another couple that just have a great look. Like I like these here. Not worth a terrible amount, but I love the looks to them. So those are cool. Fisherman's Spring by Robert Haig Brown. And forgive me with this camera, I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to learn the different angles, so the shadows, all that. I'm not a professional at doing this, if you couldn't tell. It's Handbook for the Marjorie. This, actually, I have another one I'll show you with Gray's letterhead signed. These books were actually appear to be a little more valuable than I initially expected them to be. But very cool stuff, filled with pictures. Here's a little bit something different. Catskill Woodsman, Mike Todd's story by Norman Stutter. You know, my customers, including myself, like these stories of real people and their livelihoods and, you know, what they were doing. It's really cool. So this looks like just a very top-notch book. I have, I'll whip these out. The Idol of the Split Bamboo. No Shortage of Good Days. Now, if I knew how to do Instagram, I'd make a clip of these. A lot of these are signed. Someday I'll learn it. I got to just sit down with it. The Fine Bamboo Fly Rod. This is signed. Or no, it's not. I'm sorry. It's a first edition. Really great book. And I actually have an even greater book on bamboo rod restoration. And let me show you this. This is a little bit of a wild card here. And I love stuff like this. Illustrated fly tying instructions. Streamer kit number 100. It says dealer in the corner. And these are just so cool. So I got to put a value on this one. And I'm going to try to find some similar ones because I'm not too sure on this. But it's really cool. Probably from the 40s or 50s. So that is neat. This is the one by Gray that has his signed letterhead here. I have books with correspondences with the initial owner with letters and stuff, which is pretty cool. Salmon Rivers of Cape Breton Island. So that's really cool. And let me show you a couple more that I have here. This is a really long book. Larry Madison Trout River. And what's kind of neat, there's a letterhead signed by Larry Madison, who was contributing editor of Sports Afield, and from Nick Lyons. And I have a very high-end limited edition book signed by Nick Lyons. So that was really cool. These have just beautiful photography in them. Look at this stuff. Look at this. Really, really awesome. Take you to one more. It'd be a nice stream to walk down to. Oh, look at that. One lane bridge. So cool. Oh, there's some deer crossing. So that's pretty neat. Really neat special book. This one here, little tip suggestion. I knew this was a limited edition book when I saw it, but I didn't see the markings. And I've come across this now multiple times where actually, there's the title page, where actually the information was in the back of the book. I said, hey, let's check the back. This has got to be a limited edition, and it was. So, very nice book. Again, beautiful illustrations. And so somebody will really enjoy this book. If they're a Haig collector, then they'll probably want this book. Let me show you some more. Here's a very scarce title. Bamboo Rod Restoration Handbook by Michael Sinclair. So this is really great. Put a good healthy number on that. This is a pretty scarce book. Carlos was educating me a bit about this book, so very happy with that. And then classic rods and rod makers. This is very cool. This is where a bunch of letters are from the author to the guy who owned this book. Very good. Fish decoys, sign limited, lake fishing with a fly, creek chub. And then check out this one. I've had this in the past. It has some condition issues, but this is just a beautiful book. American Fishing Decoys. The photographs in here, I had a chance to buy a bunch of these decoys once, but they're very hard. If you don't, even the trained eye gets tricked with these fish decoys, in terms of determining if they're the real thing, because there's so many remakes out there. Look at these beautiful illustrations of these decoys. So again, I've had this book in the past, sold it for really good money. This, with the condition, definitely, you know, I won't be able to get what I have in the what I've gotten in the past for it, because it's you know, guys who collect this stuff, they're really particular. So if you see, like here, there's a split coming down here. The jacket is a little wavy. It probably was exposed to some moisture. You know, even though these factors seem minuscule, they're not to your hardcore collector. And here's some like substance here. I don't know what that is. It's not mold, but I'm gonna try to get that off. But you know, beautiful, beautiful books. So I really like this. Guys, that's it for me. I gotta get back to work. But it was fun spending a little bit of time with you. But I got a lot to do. I got a little less than 2 months now before my opening, and boy, is it a lot right now getting through. So there's probably gonna be some late nights ahead, but it'll be so much worth it. And when people walk in these doors and it's open and I can relax. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time, I'll see you guys later.